Hello and welcome to Love Bug Tarot. Today we are doing something very exciting. We are looking at how is abundance coming into your life. Not even a minute in, and I'm already like, I can read. Okay, so what we're going to be looking at is the situation, the current state of affairs, kind of what's going on, and what kind of abundance is coming in. There's a lot of different kinds. We could be looking at material abundance, which can be like wealth. It can be just the resources you have at hand. It could be spiritual abundance. It could be emotional abundance. This could be an influx of love if someone's looking for a relationship. Platonic or romantic, however that, resonates with you. Also, how is it manifesting? Steps and actions to take to kind of help that manifestation, to help that abundance come in. And also maybe what could stall it, like maybe what could maybe hold it back or keep it from coming in. So we'll take a look at that, and as always, we'll look for advice and guidance. And as well, when this video comes up, this is a timeless read, but when this video is posted, it is a Father's Day. So I always call it Happy Paternal Day to all my paternal peoples out there. It's your day. And also, if you like this cute little notepad with the strawberries and the strawberry cakes, this is again from Booty Art, and I will have the link to their shop in the description. Not sponsored, just another art friend I've made in my many years as an artist. So I always try to promote other people's things because I get it. It's rough out there. Hence abundance. That's what we're doing. We have one of our mandalas out here, and this is the one I have specifically for abundance. And it's got green jade and quartz, as well as a magnetized hematite to kind of help with that attraction energy. So we have that out for everyone today. All right, so our 3 piles, I'm going to pick some runes for everybody. We're going to have the Empress. So whichever Empress you are drawn to, that's going to be your pile. Okay? So let's get a rune for pile 1. I don't know, some of you might be like, but Lovebug, these have been the same 3 tarot decks that we've seen in all your other reads. You are correct, because these are the only tarot decks I have. And we love them, and we work. As I always tell people when they say, how are you doing? Because I don't always understand social cues, because spicy brain. I say I'm doing the best I can with the resources that I have. These are the resources we have. That's what we're working with. All right. Ooh, okay. So pile 1, you have Yera. That is a rune of harvest and the Empress. Okay. And pile 2 has Manaz. And this is your Empress. This is a rune of self. It can be self, it can also be, it's like the rune of humankind. So it's self, it's humanity, community, people, if you will. If you will. Okay, and then pile 3, we have Tiwaz, the rune of the spiritual warrior. Come here. Spiritual warrior, and also like discipline as well. And you have the classic Rider Waite Empress. Okay. So feel free to pause the video if you need to take more time and see which pile is speaking to you, which one is kind of resonating. If more than one resonates, that's amazing. You can absolutely watch more than one. If none of them are resonating, that's okay too. You can check out another read, or there are so many amazing tarot readers here on YouTube and across social media. You absolutely will find the reader, and that's right for you, and someone will be able to answer your question. I guarantee it. And if you ever want suggestions, I will happily let you know all of the ones that I watch, because they are very inspiring. Very, very inspiring. All right. So take your time. See which pile resonates. And I will see you in your read. Hi, this is Lovebug from the future, and I completely forgot to say that there will be timestamps in the description below to find your pile, so I apologize for that. All right, back to it. All right, so if you chose pile 1, your card, your Empress, is the Empress from the Yoshi Yoshi Tani deck, and your rune is Yira, the rune of harvest. And if you want a more complete breakdown, we have that in the intro. There will be timestamps below. Okay. So right off the bat, pile 1, I'm getting the sense that with this harvest rune, the hard work you've been putting in is now coming to fruition. And it could be because Yira is also kind of it means a year. So this is something you could have been working on for a long time or years. Could be, weeks, months, or years. Absolutely. So that is absolutely fantastic news. So let's get some tea and see the... All right, well, we got 3 off the bat. Get any more information about the situation. What's going on? Come on. Piles being a little sassy today. My cards are always sassy. If you stick around long enough, you'll see them sass me. Like, that's not anything new. Jeez Louise. Okay. All right, that one keeps popping up. So there's not, again, in a deck of 200, only 12 are astral houses. And there's 12 months of the year. That's right. Here's the purple cards. So that one kept popping out. So that's the one we're going to take. All right, let's move these out of the way. Get some room. I'm also going to go ahead and get some more oracle cards. Some of those too. All right. Okay, let's move this over here. Ooh, let's get a token. All right, so these tokens are actually little wooden discs that I painted many years ago. And, ooh, okay. We have the love token. And this is love as in the deep connection between two people. So that can be romantic, that can be platonic, it can be familial, it can be friends, it can be a lover. But that's what that token represents. Interesting. Okay. We still don't know much about what kind of abundance this is. All right, let's have a look. Ooh, okay, well, we might be dealing with material wealth. Just a thought. We'll put that actually right under. Okay, we have funnel. Period of frustration, lessons to be learned. This has come up in a previous read. Not anything in this read. I'm wondering if there's like someone who's been watching a lot of these reads. Even if it's just like one of you. You just have this one single person this message is coming in for. We'll find out. All right. Tiger, doing something risky, taking a chance. Ooh, okay. Goldfish, increase in material or spiritual growth. And flowers, happiness. That is awesome. Wow. If anybody's familiar with the tea leaves, you know that getting a lot of very positive ones is a little rare. Okay. So definitely a sense of material wealth coming in. Material abundance. Absolutely. And it seems like, again, the Yira, that rune of harvest, it's been a frustrating period, a long period of waiting, and it just trying to get things moving. But just like this funnel, you have all of this, could have been inspiration, whatever it is you've been trying to manifest, and it feels like it's just being squeezed, just little tiny drops coming out of the bottom. And it feels like that funnel is going to really open up. You're going to have a lot coming in for you. And it could be something that was risky. Like you took a chance on something that not everybody else agreed with. And it's paying off. Because of your persistence, that harvest is going to pay off. All right, let's see. Ooh, and luck. Okay. So the phrase that success is just opportunity meeting preparedness. And I've said this before. So I feel like that bit of luck, that luck is going to be that opportunity, that successful opportunity that comes by, and you're prepared. You're just like, no, I've prepared for this moment. I know exactly what to do. That is awesome. Ooh. And divination. Well, welcome. I'm getting this sense, sorry, I don't mean to giggle, but you're here at a tarot read. So, yeah. If you're someone who also does divination, maybe pull some cards for yourself as well. Absolutely. I'm getting the sense that with this is use your intuition. Use your intuition in this, especially with our fire here, our symbol of fire. And the reds, I'm just saying the reds here. This is something you really love, and maybe you're doing it with a partner. Someone you deeply trust as well. All right, we're going to put those over here. Okay, your read is actually coming out very straightforward. So let's get some details. Okay, Can we get some details on how it's manifesting? How is this harvest coming in? Especially after such a long wait. I saw you wiggle. Come on. Everybody behave. That's a silly thing to say. The cards do what they want. Okay. Cards do what they want. Okay. A 7 of coins. 7 of coins. This might be, again, take timing with a grain of salt. But I'm seeing the moon phases here on this card, up here. So within the next, at the time of this read, I believe we just had a new moon recently. So I'm thinking of like a moon month. Like a new moon to new moon, a full moon to a full moon, that kind of month period, that a new paths are opening up for you. And again, the 7 of coins. I'm getting the sense that again, you've laid the groundwork, and now it's just a matter of waiting for that opportunity. Yeah, a big change. This is going to be a very, very significant change. Death is all about the end of something so something else can be brought to fruition. Something else can be born. Something else can move forward. But to do so, you know, something has to be let go of. And that's interesting. It fell right under the tiger. Doing something risky, taking a chance. So there could be a message here that the opportunity that comes is lucky, is very lucky. Use your intuition, and it could be a little risky. You know, so step out of your comfort zone. Use your intuition, step out of your comfort zone, and make that change. And it might be a big change. Change is scary. 5 of Cups. There's been some hard times in the past. There's been some hard times. And it's hard. Trying to think of how to phrase this. Oftentimes when we feel lacking in our material world, in our spiritual world, in our mental world, whichever part of your reality feels like it's in lack, it does affect a lot of other parts of our daily lives. And it's difficult sometimes to see that you still have 2 cups full. You still have 2 cups full. And that could be part of, I don't want to say what's holding you back, but what could impede this abundance coming forward is that fear of like, but what if I lose these last 2 cups? But you could gain so much more from taking that risk, taking that chance, and letting the old, I don't want to say like the old fall away, but just like letting go of trying to control what's happening. Yeah, Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups. So this is something that you absolutely just, yeah, and it's right under happiness too, that you love. It just fills your cup. Like this beautiful fountain here is just not even a cup, it is a fountain in there. I'm getting the sense of just like that kind of abundance overflowing. And it's interesting, the goldfish is both material and spiritual. Well, it says or, but I feel like it could be both. Like this could be a sense of, yes, gaining material abundance and resources and wealth, but you turn around and you also use it. I don't want to say use it, but I don't know. It's just as someone who's had a lot of, we'll say, financial lack, you know, being able to not worry about how am I going to pay rent or have food for the month can really open up your emotional capacity to be like, you know what, I could take a walk today and not be huddled in a corner and crippling anxiety. Like, just, you know, the little things in life. And I'm getting, because we have the Ace of Cups and the Love token as well. So for some people, this, again, I feel like there's, yes, it's something you love, something you've been working for, but maybe you've also been working with someone, or someone has been helping you in this path as well. That is fantastic. All right. Okay, so for how it's manifesting, I'm definitely getting a feeling of, ooh, sorry, burping. That was juicy. Okay. Spirit's talking. All right, for how it's manifesting, it's taking a risk. It's maybe going outside of your comfort zone, letting go of something so something else can come to fruition. Again, that opportunity shows up. You're prepared, but you got to take the opportunity. It's there was a tarot reader that described it once as the universe can lay all the ingredients out on the counter to bake a cake. Let's say you're baking a cake. You can lay out all the ingredients. I believe it was Moon Magic Weekly Tarot. Amazing reader. I'll link them below. You can lay out all the ingredients to bake a cake. You can have the oven preheated. The universe has, like, the recipe is there, everything. But you have to bake the cake. You have to take the ingredients and mix them and follow the directions on the recipe. You have to still do the work. And sometimes that can be really scary, especially if you've never baked a cake before. Baking can be scary. It's chemistry you can eat. We'll just say that. Anyways, okay, cake aside. All right, let's get some guidance on actions we can take. What are actions that pile 1 can take to help this come through? All right, that one. Scene 3. Ooh, the High Priestess. Intuition again. Into it, like it's almost like you'll know when you know, and the High Priestess is 2, and the Empress, the actual abundance showing up is 3. So right before, I'm getting the sense that and that's such a difficult thing to say. It's like, oh, you'll know, you know, when it happens, you'll know. But that's the High Priestess card. Very much the magic 8 ball of the tarot deck is like, you'll find out. Justice. Ooh, okay. And the 10 of Wands. With Justice, I'm getting the sense that you will get back as much as you put in. So if you put a lot into this funnel, if you've, you know, I don't know, I'm just getting the sense that, like, let's say that, you know, you've been just putting a lot of efforts into this endeavor, this situation, when that bottom finally opens up and all of it comes out, there's going to be so much there. But if you're not putting a lot in, you know, or the opportunity comes by and you're like, yeah, okay, maybe I'll put like a little bit in, just dip my little toe in there, you may not get back as much as you want. Especially with the scales here. I feel like, again, if you put a lot on one of the scales and finally when they balance out, there's going to be a lot to balance as far as what you're receiving back. But if it's not that much, there might be a little bit of wiggle room on that scale, but you're not going to get as much out of it. So I get the feeling that what you put in is what you're going to get back. Because the Justice card, it can mean, you know, like legal proceedings, but it's the phrase, you get what you deserve, I often associate it with this card. So it's like what you deserve doesn't necessarily equate to what you want. And that can be, again, how much have you put into this is how much you'll get back. But if you haven't put much in, you may not get a whole lot back. And the 10 of Wands here. Again, 10s is kind of this end of a cycle. And we had the 5 and the 10 as well. Yeah, the end of a cycle, the end of a heavy burden, especially with the Death card here. This big change is coming in. And it's been a lot. It's been a very heavy burden. It's been a hard path to walk. It really has. So yeah, I should probably write down these questions. Be like, what was I asking? What was going on here? I get lost in the sauce way too easy. All right, actions. That's right, actions to take. So unfortunately, the cards are being a little vague, which they like to do. But I can say when the opportunity comes, I'm getting the feeling the cards are saying, go all in. Go for it. Take a chance. Be that tiger. Go forward with that. Okay, so what could stall this? What could delay piles one's abundance coming in? I see something in here. And you. All right. Anybody else? Anyone? Bueller? All right. Okay, 4. Ooh. Okay, the 7 of Coins and the 7 of Cups. Right under each other. Okay, let's see. 7 of Cups. Okay, 9. Yep, 9 of Swords. The Hermit. And the Knight of Cups. Talking yourself out of it. Retreating. Just falling prey to that, like, the what ifs, the self-doubt, the limiting beliefs, you know, that we tell ourselves from old cycles or, you know, rhetoric other people have taught to us. Don't get overwhelmed with the choices. And again, I get that, again, this was divination and kind of following your intuition came up. The 7 of Cups can also be a little bit of delusion, like things may not always appear to be what they are. So use your intuition to kind of suss out anything kind of fishy in there. Yeah, be careful of... Use your intuition, because you want to be careful of something that's like, ooh, this sounds really good. Is it too good to be true? Don't talk yourself out of it. Use your intuition. You know, use justice again, like use that logic. Use that kind of... They're holding the sword here. The sword suit, the mind, the intellect. Use your intuition. And if something feels a little off, it's very possible that someone's been putting on those rose-colored glasses and is looking at this, looking at this maybe a little too optimistically. You know, so you'll find your opportunity, or I feel like the opportunity is going to find you. And you need to use your best judgment, but don't retreat. Don't completely like hide yourself away from anything that comes along. It's so easy sometimes for us to talk ourselves out of it because it feels safer for inaction, because action is unpredictable. But you can have it. I feel like, again, we were talking about cake. It's like, and you can have your cake and eat it too. You can. But you have to bake your cake. You have to bake your cake. I absolutely love that analogy. The Moon Magic Weekly Tarot is awesome reader. In the intro, I was talking about if you're looking for other readers, like, highly recommend them. I could recommend so many. They're awesome. Okay, so let's get, do we have any advice or guidance for pile 1? Okay, those two. Regarding this abundance coming in. I don't know why I'm trying to twist it around and like, no, don't do that. All right. That's enough. That's enough. Enough out of you. We're gonna put this. I'm running out of room. It's okay. All right. Story of my life. Okay. You have the Empress again. This is coming to you. The death, and I love that it's really close to the death card right here at the beginning that we saw, because death also symbolizes like this is a change that is coming no matter what. But how soon it comes to you and in the capacity that it comes to you is up to you. But it is coming. Again, I get the sense of this funnel. It's been like a trickle for so long, and the floodgates are going to open once things start rolling. Strength. Ooh, okay. The Magician. Wow. Just all major arcana. Just right out of the get-go. Okay. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Four in a row. Yeah, you're going to be good. You're good. Change is coming. Again, the Wheel of Fortune. Things are shifting. The harvest is coming in. You have this power and strength to do it. You really do. But you got to listen to your intuition. You know, use your best judgment. Use your best judgment, your intuition, and listen to it. And go take that chance. Did I not just say use your best judgment? And there's the Judgment card. Yeah, because this is your calling. This is your calling. You've just all these majors. This is a big thing for you too, pile 1. The Knight of Wands. It's your passion. You know, it's your passion. It's kind of your soul's calling in a way. Wow. Okay. Dang, pile 1. I'm absolutely floored for you. This is amazing. 3 of Wands. Yeah. Go out there. You've made the plans. Now it's time to set forth and do the action. So do you go from that 3 of Wands to the Knight of Wands? Like take up that spear. Go forward. You got this. Just boom. Right there. Sorry, I just shook the whole camera. Sorry. All right. Pile 1. Wow. I don't know what else to say, but wow. Like, I'm a little speechless. This is amazing. I'm really, really excited for you. So I'm just, let's see. I think we'll give your pile a goldfish or a fish. I don't know why. Just drawn to the fish. I don't know. Leave me a fish in the comments. Some other tarot readers do that. We're very inspired by other people. It happens. So thank you, Pile 1, for letting me read for you. Please like and subscribe and share the channel. We really appreciate it. We're trying to grow, bring in our own abundance in a way. So we do appreciate people interacting with the channel in a very positive way. Always appreciate that. So links to the cards and the tools that I've used, also the strawberry notepad, will be in the description, as well as my shop, because I am an artist as well, and I have stickers and keychains and art prints and stuff in the shop. All right. Goodness, this has been a lot. Thank you so much. So until next time, take care of yourself, and I am sending you lots of love. Bye. Boop. If you chose pile 2, this is your Empress card. You have the rune Manaz, the rune of self, humanity, community. Just, it's a people rune. It's the rune of the people. All right, so what we're looking at is how is abundance coming into your life? And if you want the full breakdown, we have that in the intro. There are timestamps below. So let's just get into it. Okay. Oh, nope. Let's bring this back over. Brain is all over the place, as it do. Okay, let's actually get a token. These are little wooden tokens that mini, or discs, if you will. Many years ago, I painted little symbols or scenes or signs on them, and I've used them ever since. Yep. Seriously? This was pile 1's token as well. I shuffled you! My goodness. Just What even? Listen, I don't actually control anything. I just work here, okay? I literally just work here. Goodness. Okay. So I'm not... Actually, I'm feeling drawn to actually pull another rune. Wunjo. Ooh, that is the rune of joy. That's a fantastic rune to get. Again, oh, sorry, I got so distracted that this came out again. I forgot to describe it for our pile 2s. So this is a token, or the disc, if you will. It's basically the symbol of love, but not necessarily in a romantic sense. This is like the connection you have with another person that's very, very deep and very special. So it can be, excuse me, spirit's talking. It can be romantic. It can be a partner in a romantic sense, but it can also be a platonic life partner, a friend. It can be a family member, your chosen family, your soul family. It can be a mentor. It can be a spirit guide. It can be just someone you have that connection with. So that's what that token is. Which together, like, wow. Okay. I'm so excited. Like, I was just, oh, we'll do an abundance read, and so far, oh man, this is shaping up to be very interesting. Okay. The rune of self, Manaz here. This might be a person in your life, like in your physical reality, someone who is here existing with you on this plane of reality. I'm not. Okay. No. Let's get some. Let's get some tea. Let's get some tea. Let's see what's the situation for pile 2. I said pile 1 again. Pile 1 on the brain. Need to knock that off. Ooh. All right, and you.
We're not doing pile 1. We are doing pile 2. There is a difference.
Okay. Pile 2. What is this situation? Oh, we got another astral house. In a deck of 200, there's only 12 astral houses and 12 months of the year. So that also happened in pile 1. So if you were drawn to pile 1, you might want to check it out. Yeah, that could be important. Okay. See, happiness. Ooh, okay. Okay. All right. Mice. Discord among friends or family. Tiger also came out. Also came out in pile 1. Okay. I feel like there's a little bit of connection here going on. Doing something risky. Taking a chance. Bear. Danger, especially in money matters. Okay. I'm just with the mice and the bear. I'm I'm getting the sense that pile 2 there could have been maybe something, I don't know, like an inheritance or like a discord, like some kind of money argument among maybe family or your circle of people that happened at one point in time. Tulip, great passion. Handshake, a meeting with a stranger could be important. Whatever this discord that happened with friends and family, it either is going to resolve soon or it has like recently resolved. Like I feel like it's either in the process or it's very close afterwards. I'm seeing the tiger, and for some reason I'm getting the phrase tiger mom. So I just, again, that phrase just popped in my brain, and it could have been that someone was trying to kind of dominate the situation, kind of take control of the situation. They could have engaged in some risky behaviors. Okay. Interesting. This is really fascinating. Sorry, I'm just kind of sitting here with the vibe. Okay. Whoa. Oh. Hey. Everyone behave. Okay. Can we get any more information for our pile 2s? Oh, all right. Alright, so we have attraction, hope, and tranquility, which I love because we have that happiness card here. So whatever turbulent time you have been through, because I see both of these animals and they're kind of showing their teeth. They're kind of snarling, this tiger and this bear. They're kind of snarling. They're not... And it was something... danger, especially money matters. It feels like it was something around money. There was either an argument or disagreement. Something was going on. But you're moving away from that. And it could be this partner, this your person, has been helping you kind of balance everything. Because I'm getting the sense with this attraction and air. And Libra as well. Someone who's very balanced and can kind of keep... Oh, wow, these are all air signs. I just saw that. Someone who can see things for what they are. I get a sense that you are coming into your own. Definitely coming into your own. You're moving towards this happiness. And part of your abundance... like moving away from whatever that kind of like money fight was over like material wealth or material possessions. Maybe it was something to do with like a will or I'm not entirely clear because again, this is a general reading for a large group of people. We also have 34 and 43. Those are kind of reflecting numbers. That's very interesting. Yeah, something with the mirror in the situation. That's not a good phrase. I have to explain that. It's possible this person was helping you see the situation for what it was by talking it out and reflecting the situation back to you. And through talking about it, through just kind of like going through the logical steps of what was going on, being able to see what really matters. And I was just suddenly drawn over to the Empress card here. This figure is cooking. You know, they're preparing a meal with just these wonderful basic like root vegetables and There's, just onions, just basic ingredients, but making a hearty meal for the people around them. Like nurturing the people around them with what they have. And the Empress is a very nurturing energy as well. An Empress, again, is an energy, not a gender. So that I get the sense that this is what you value more than whatever this drama was going on. And so you've chosen to hope and move away from that. And I love there's Taurus here as well. This very earthy energy. You're able to kind of ground yourself and move away from that drama. And through it find, in a way find yourself, but also find joy. And look at Wunjo here. It's actually a reflection of Manas back and forth, finding your own joy. And we had the reflecting 34-43. A lot of kind of seeing things for what they are, because you can see the reflection in the mirror. And I don't know how to, it's a very abstract concept, and so I'm doing my best, but that's kind of the situation I'm sensing here. So the abundance that's coming towards you, I feel, is more of a spiritual abundance. From moving away from drama and just being free from it and being able to pursue your passions. What you want to focus on, focusing on you and your reality and what is around you, and what, this Empress card with nurturing what's around you, finding your passion. Maybe you like to cook. Maybe, you like to make meals for other people. I like to feed people. I think it's that German Irish in me, but anyways, it's neither here nor there. Okay. All right. So how is this manifesting? We got a little bit of that answer up here with that, like, moving away from that drama, but we also still have this handshake. A meeting with a stranger might be important. Okay. Let me see if we can... I have 3, so let's see what we can do here. Hold on. And maybe put this one here. Again, I just work here, I just work here. It's fine. Okay, so what can pile 2 do? What actions can they take to help this abundance come in? I feel like it's an abundance of, like, freedom. Whoa. Okay. Right out of the gate. Yeah, freeing yourself from these chains. You'll have to pardon the strawberry washi tape, because YouTube doesn't like anybody's strawberry patch showing, even if it's in a drawing. So if you like the strawberry washi tape, also by Butte Art, their link will be in the description. It's very cute. So letting go of the limiting beliefs, letting go of, just like the toxic situation I was talking about, like that controlling person, and this figure kind of has, again, that, I don't know, I feel like there's some similarities in those faces. Yeah, taking those chains off. You are not bound to this person or situation. You can leave that. You can leave that. There's absolutely. Yeah, not getting involved in petty arguments, the 5 of Wands. Not responding to people who are demanding an emotional response from you in order to control the situation. And this is often a tactic used by people who have perhaps narcissistic qualities, because they need the emotional reaction from another person in order to manipulate and control the conversation that is happening. So it's about them. They can easily kind of twist that. They can flip it on their head. Don't engage. You do not have to engage. And I love, this fell right under Tiger taking a chance. Take that. It may feel risky. It sometimes feels risky not to respond, not to engage in, the game, if you will, with another person. But that could be part of breaking those chains. That could be part of this process. Yeah, take a leap of faith. Start your journey. Start your journey for you. I love that, great passion, and we have the Three of Cups right under it, which is also community. It's a celebration, and we have the Manaz room over here with, not only the self, but humanity. The people who celebrate you, who bring you joy, who bring you happiness, who support you. Those are the people to bring into your life. Nope, okay, you're sliding around an awful lot. Ooh, okay. Handshake. A meeting with a stranger could be important. And Seven of Cups. Meeting someone could be a stranger, or perhaps even like someone you know of, or with the community card, the Three of Cups and the Manaz rune, it could be someone like tangentially related, like 7 Points of Separation, Kevin Bacon style, where it's like, oh, a friend of a friend knows something and they could help you out. This could be something. I just got the idea of like a friend is like, oh, I've been seeing this amazing therapist, and they've been helping me through a lot of stuff, and you should check them out. You should maybe have like a consultation with them, like nothing. You don't have to commit, but just like a consultation, and that could be scary, that could be risky for you. And doing that, or it's a resource. There's something within the community, within the people around you. Again, these are the people who celebrate you. You're connect, and it doesn't have to be necessarily just one person. This could be more than one person as well. Your circle of people. Yeah. It's when you're with these people, like I speak of this as an introvert, a brain spicy introvert. The people you're around, that when the interaction or the event or the occasion is over, you may be tired, but you don't feel drained. You don't feel like, do I have to go? Is this, but it doesn't feel like an obligation. Whether or not that day you have the emotional capacity to engage in those interactions, these people will understand. They're not going to hold it against you. They're not, going to flip it on its head and be like, oh, I guess you don't care about blah, blah, blah. It's like, no. That is very toxic behavior. That is not okay. These are the people that are like, no, we understand. Take your time for you. Hey, do you need anything? Just, hey, text us when you get home. Make sure everything is okay, all right? Just send us a text. It can be a little smiley emoji. Nothing fancy. Yeah, those are the people that are going to help you with your options and may help you meet someone. Yeah, and okay. Sorry, I like to do this when I'm thinking about the cards. It's one of my stims. All right. So this is amazing progression that you're doing. And it's difficult. It's very difficult. This situation you've either just come out of or you are moving to come out of. But you have happiness, and it's coming, because we have the attraction with our pansies over here and Libra. And a pendulum. We have a drawing of a pendulum here, and I'm getting the sense that like a pendulum swings one way, but then it has to swing back because of gravity. And I just got the phrase, what goes around comes around. So whatever this situation is, like, you don't have to engage with it. You can pull away from it, because it's what goes around comes around is basically karma. Karma is going to balance itself out. And what's important right now for you, that abundance to bring in, is that spiritual abundance. The abundance of emotional stability, of just being like, I can be free. I can have this freedom. I can walk forward on my own path in life. Don't have to remain chained down. I don't have to engage in these petty arguments. Do not have to engage. You know, and I can celebrate myself, and my friends can celebrate me, or my circle of people. And options can open up. And maybe this handshake is someone you meet who ends up being perhaps a romantic partner. Just because you're in that place, you're open enough to receive. You know, you've done the work to love yourself and heal yourself. And that means that you can receive it now too. That is a lot, but still amazing. You're very strong, pile 2. You are very, very strong peoples here. Yeah, you are very, very strong peoples. Absolutely. Okay. Let's see. This was... Yeah, these were steps and actions to take. Sorry, it took me a second. We came back. All right, so what actions might stall it? And whoa. Okay. I'm going to take that top one. It's interesting, strength came out in reverse too, so I'm going to take that into account. Wow, strength for lovers. Ooh, 7 of Cups and 7 of Wands. Oh wow, and these both equal 7. 4 plus 3 is 7. 3 plus 4 is 7. So repeating sevens might be just a sign you get sometimes if maybe your higher guides, spirit, the universe is just checking in and being like, hey, you're on the right path. You can do this. So things that might hinder this progress, might slow it down. Okay. Getting really defensive. Again, this is like going back and instead of walking away from the petty arguments, like turning around and defending yourself. But then you've already let that emotional response happen, and that other person can now be like, I have them. And it just repeats the cycle. Not trusting yourself to make the choice, not trusting yourself to make the decision, or not believing that you have the strength to do it. You do. I promise you really do. Because the Lover's card is about things coming together. It's about two forces, two entities. But it can also be about making a choice. You know, do you engage? Do you not engage? And strength is about that gentle, quiet inner strength. Like, yes, this person is prying, I can speak English, prying the jaws open of this lion, but they're doing it in a way that's very gentle. So I feel like not engaging in that, not believing that you have that inner strength, or not believing that you are able to make those decisions. And also we were talking about that idea of like being open to love, like healing yourself and loving yourself to be able to love other people. This could also be the sense of, shutting that part off, or not believing that you are worthy of love, which is a lie. Everyone is worthy of love. If you don't believe you're worthy of love, then love has a very difficult time coming in as well. So yeah, you don't have to engage with this. You don't have to defend your stance. Because you know it. You know it, and the people who care about you truly also know it. And they're not going to demand answers. They're not going to come in and be like, you better explain yourself. They're like, no. There might be a discussion surrounding it, but a discussion and a debate, or an argument, I should say, like a discussion and an argument, is very different. All right. Okay, so any parting advice or guidance for our pile 2s? Our amazingly strong pile 2s, which You're very, very strong, pile 2. This is not an easy thing. I've been there. Oh, wow. Okay. Wow. A lot of okay, a lot of advice. A lot of advice. I love it. Let's go. Ten of Swords. I have the feeling of this is where you've been. Mentally, this is just like rock bottom. La, la, la. I can talk. But it's a 10. 10 is the end of a cycle. You are coming out of that. You're moving into an Empress energy. You're moving into self-nurturing, bringing abundance to you. You are moving out of that. And the 10 of Wands. Yeah, this is a hard and heavy burden. 2 10s back to back. Dang. But again, an ending. An ending of this cycle. The Hangman. Ooh, and that came in reverse too. And things have been moving kind of slow. Or very slow in some cases. But it might take having a new perspective for yourself, a new outlook on life, a new outlook on how you engage with this situation or these people or this person. And that can help move you to a point, I want to say enlightenment, of just like you see this kind of halo, just that aha moment. I'm just like, no, you know what? I don't have to. You know what? I can say no. I can set those boundaries and be like, you know what? Not today. No. I'm going to hang out with my friends. The Hermit. Yeah, this is going to be a time of some very deep internal work. Come here. An inner journey. And yes, you have the support, your group of people, your circle of people, but ultimately this is something you have to do on your own. And you can have help. Absolutely. You can have help from community, from your chosen family, from a therapist. You can get that help. But I was explaining in pile 1, Moon Magic Weekly Tarot, which is another amazing tarot reader here on YouTube, had a wonderful explanation of it's like baking a cake. All the ingredients can be set out in front of you. You can have the recipe, but you have to actually bake the cake. So in this particular scenario, if you are given tools or options in which to help manage these interactions with this situation or these people, or tools, maybe exercises, things you can do to help yourself, when you're in this state, this really heavy, low burden state, but you have to bake the cake. If all the ingredients are there, you still have to pick it up and measure it out and mix and put it in the oven. And you're going to get your cake. It's going to be delicious. You'll get there. All right, 5 of Swords. This is both kind of a confirmation and an affirmation at the same time for me in this particular situation. The 5 of Swords is like a very blatant F you to the face. It's like, I guess that's the most undelicate way to put it. But in this situation, walking away could be for the best. But also realize that by walking away, you are then victorious. Because this is a card of just very stark contrast. Either you've lost or you've won in this scenario with these people. So sometimes putting down the sword and walking away and be like, you know what? No, I'm done. I'm done. Yeah. The 8 of Swords. And the Ace of Wands. Yeah, getting out of your comfort zone. Getting out of your comfort zone. And you can see this person is kind of wrapped up and blindfolded, but not very tightly. They could walk away. They're not, yes, there's swords around them, but they could wiggle out of that and walk away. You can do it. I'm getting the biggest thumbs up from the cards of like, you can do this. You can do this. And opportunities are going to open up for you. You know, new passions, newfound passions, or maybe rediscovered ones that you had and were kind of put to the wayside while this was happening. And you can discover or rediscover them. The Wands, again, is a fire suit, and it's about, it's more of, again, spiritual. I feel this is a spiritual abundance coming in. And we were talking about the Empress and what, Empress and what, you know, what kind of abundance was coming in. And this is a journey that you need to take. And it's possible, and it's going to be difficult, but you can do it. And by doing it, that spiritual abundance is going to come in. Those things that, you know, light up your soul. Whether it's, you know, the people, a person, you know, your circle of people, you're going to find an amazing amount of joy. Again, this is the rune of joy. You're going to find that. You really are. Yes, King of Cups. Emotionally mature individual. Let's go. Kings, again. Kings, Queens, Emperor, Empress are energies. But the King of Cups is an emotionally mature individual. Someone who has gone through this journey, has dug deep, and has come out the other side sitting on their throne. You know, they are stable, they are loving to themselves and other people. Yeah, and it's also Cups, that's the suit of, can be the suit of like romance and love. And again, it's finding that inner healing, finding that internal abundance spiritually, emotionally, allows you to become that King of Cups, to be open to receive all of that love that you know you deserve. Everybody deserves that love. But you gotta bake your cake. You gotta bake the cake. All right, pile 2. I'm sending you so much love. Y'all are amazing. I'm gonna give your pile the tulip. I like that. Great passion. Great passion. Ace of Wands. Great passions. Let's give you the tulip. Yeah. So if you appreciated, you liked this reading, I don't know why I say appreciated. Anyways, please like and subscribe and share the channel. It's very, very helpful. So links for the cards, the tools, the notepad will be in the description, as well as a link to my shop. I'm also an artist. I do keychains and stickers and art prints and all of that. So that will also be in the shop. So yes, thank you so much for trusting me to read for you. So until next time, take care of yourself, and I'm sending you much, much love. Bye. If you chose pile 3, this is your Empress card, and your rune is Tiwaz, the spiritual warrior. And we're going to be looking at how is abundance coming into your life. There's a much more detailed breakdown in the intro, which is timestamped below. Okay. So I'm getting the sense, because Tiwaz is, yes, it's a spiritual warrior, but it's also like discipline. That too. Ooh, comes in twos. All right. Spirit's talking. Pardon me. But this abundance that's coming into your life, and we'll find out more of kind of like what kind of abundance is coming in, is something coming in due to your discipline, your focus on making this happen. So perhaps this is a manifestation you've been working on. Let's get a token. These are little wooden tokens that I painted many, many years ago. And let's see this one. Ooh, you literally got a pot of gold. Okay. All right. Oh, okay. See how it is. All right. So yeah, this could be a manifestation and something in the physical realm. I'm getting the sense that it's wealth, that it's like physical money. All right. Let's get some tea. So can we get some... Oh, every pile has had an astral house come out. All right. Again, the tea leaf deck is like 200 cards and only 12 of them our astral houses. So you all got a theme today, apparently. Okay. Apparently you get a month of the year as well. All right. Dude, can I finish asking my questions? The cards are like, no. Done. All right. So we're looking for more insight on the situation. What's going on for pile 3? Ooh, okay. Not too many. Please don't dump half the deck. I know you like to do that, but okay. All right. Wow, you're getting a lot of tea. You're getting a lot of tea on this one. Okay. All right, so this one that flipped up, right side up, there it is. Unsettled times, need to plan ahead. The kangaroo. All right, so let's look at our timing. April and August. Okay. So this is a timeless read. When it goes up, we are currently in the month of June. So this could be something that started this past April and is going to manifest in August. I'm going to do this. April to August is kind of spring to summer as well. So if you're looking at this later on, this could be a time frame. And again, always take timing with a grain of salt. This could be a time frame of like a full complete season. Like moving from early spring into summer, or moving from summer into fall, and moving from winter into spring, like a seasonal change. So you could look at it from maybe an equinox to a solstice to an equinox, if you're following it that way. All right, so what is our astral house? Ooh, career. Okay, so this abundance that you're bringing in is very, very possible, pile 3, something to do with your career. That is going to, because this career is manifesting, you're going to get that material wealth. Because, if you got jobs coming in, that's key. All right, I'm going to put these 3 kind of like that, so you can still see what's going on. All right. What is our other tea? It's made kangaroo, unsettled times, need to plan ahead. Itchy. All right. Younger man, dealings or relation with a younger man. Okay. This could also be a younger person who has a more masculine energy to them. Rooster, an arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. A fair man, dealings or relationship with a man or masculine person with blonde, gray, or white hair. Interesting. Bell, announcement. Okay. We're definitely dealing with some people. All right. Let's get some more oracle cards. Could we get some more oracle cards to help us kind of evaluate the situation happening? Okay. Get 2. All right. Fertility. Love it. The watermelon of fertility. Ooh, okay. And that is fantastic to get if you are manifesting abundance. It's just, I'm getting the sense that like things are ripe for the picking. With very, very ripe watermelon. And when watermelon is like, they're that perfect ripeness. They're still like that. They have that firm and they're crunchy. They have just that, they have the good mouth texture. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. And strength. Ooh, okay. And we have Leo and Virgo as well represented here. Fire and water. Okay. All right. Okay. There is a lot going on here, pile 3. And again, I'm definitely seeing from the discipline you've had, that is how this is coming into your life. So this has been a journey, but it seems as though you still need to make some plans ahead. And a big shift in a career, especially a season like April to August, this kind of vibe, or a season, it's like, okay, that's a whole season. That seems like a long time, but it can be, in the big picture, can be a very, very short turnaround. And a career shift could make some really big changes happen. There could be change in your physical residence. There can be, changes in your daily life, in your daily schedule, and your routines. So some planning ahead. I'm getting the sense of, I'm seeing the little baby kangaroo here. The phrase, like, have things in your back pocket. That, like, not just plan ahead, but being prepared. So just maybe if you've been putting some stuff off, some errands, paperwork, if it's, it could be something like, I hope you filed your taxes, but if you're in a part of the year where you're like, you know what, I'll get to it, like, go ahead and do that. Go ahead and do that. If your driver's license is your ID is about to expire, go ahead and just take the initiative and get that done. Just have those things in your back pocket. Like this little Joey here. Just it's ready to go. They're ready to bounce into the world. Right there. Because even if things, as they change, if it's a big unsettling change, but because a change for the positive can still be unsettling. Because it could disrupt your routine. It could disrupt your schedule. You suddenly could be responsible for a lot. You have a lot more responsibilities for things. Yeah, so, okay.
Pull that stone over.
I'm not sure if this rooster is talking about this younger person or this fair person. We'll get some tarot on that. An announcement. So perhaps this big career shift is going to come from an announcement. So if you've put in like a resume, or you've put in the paperwork, or you've put in like, I want to transfer, or you're trying to get a grant, you're trying to get, something you've done the work for, there's going to be an announcement. And again, with things shifting, we have the Strength card as well. The dagger of all things, too. So it's just... And in this deck, there's another card where a dagger shows up, and it's the card of courage. So I'm getting the sense that, like, strength and courage and Virgo here. And Virgos are very organized. The kind of stereotype, if you will, for Virgos is they're very organized, they're meticulous, the details are always things that they tackle, they make lists, and so that could be something that's part of your planning process. Make lists, organize, just go ahead and do all of those things, because things could get upturned, things could get turned on their head for the better, but that doesn't mean it's not stressful. Okay, could we get some clarifiers? Let's get some clarifiers for these three cards. For our younger person. Okay. Our rooster. Okay, and this fair person. And strength again. Okay. And again, Queen is an energy. It's not a gender in the tarot. Honestly, I'm getting the sense that this rooster, this arrogant, boastful person, you should not cross. And again, this is for a general audience. Because pages they're a young energy. They're a little immature. And because it's wands, there's this fiery, like they're real passionate about it. They can be kind of loud and maybe a little boastful. And again, that kind of rooster. A lot of crowing. A lot of crowing going on, but not always the stuff to back it up. So this younger person could feel like they are in the energy of their Queen of Wands, which is, again, 2 wands. Very fiery, very passionate about what they do. But the difference is the Queen is much more grounded. They have that passion. They know what they want, but they understand the balance. Because this is, I believe, Pele, the Hawaiian goddess of volcanoes. Please correct me if I am wrong on that. But you can see the volcano here erupting in the background, which is destructive. But you also see this very lush, because volcanoes, like, yes, they are destructive, they destroy, but they also lay down incredibly fertile soil. You can see these trees and these flowers growing. The Queen of Wands understands that balance. They understand what it takes to nurture. Page of Wands, they might think that, but they're still, they're not there yet. They're not there. They're a page, not a queen. So this younger person perhaps might be a little full of themselves. And that's really interesting. This fair person came out. Again, a person perhaps with more masculine energy with blonde, gray, or white hair. But I'm also fair, because it could be fair as in the color, a lighter color, but also fair as in just and fair. Because we have strength here. And this is a very, gentle strength happening here. This creature is being subdued, but not through violence, but through experience. So this fair person could be also a fair person and to help you deal with this immature energy that thinks they know what they're doing. But maybe they don't. And it's also, I'm getting the sense that this person is not exactly open for constructive criticism in any capacity. And boy, we've all come across those people. So if you're coming across or you are currently working with or know of this person, and even if they're not younger, I'm getting the sense younger as could just be the immaturity level or even experience level. They just don't have the experience. Again, they think they're a queen over here building an amazing garden, but really they're running around with this fly swatter and kind of causing a ruckus. But unfortunately, it's just they have it's a fire. Wands are fire, so I'm getting the sense that they the phrase like shoot first, ask questions later. It's like they're very quick to respond. They're very hot-blooded in that aspect. So this person, this fair person, could help you in deal. They may have that experience to help you deal with this situation, and perhaps subdue this creature, and help in this situation. Because again, with a career, it's very, very hard to make that advancement if you're in a position where you are trying to make a change for the better, and you have this rooster person standing in your way, crowing a whole lot, but not making a whole bunch of difference. Yeah, so I'm getting the sense that's what's going on here. That feels very, very specific. So if you, again, take what resonates. Not everybody's going to resonate with every message that comes out because this is a general read for a broad audience. Okay. Okie dokie, okie dokie. So we got the sense that this is an abundance of wealth through career, through a manifestation of a job, a passion, a pastime. And now is a very fertile time. Ooh, and I just saw we have Leo over here. I forgot about that. Because strength is the card of Leo. Okay. So this person could have Leo placements. Okay. Yeah, they could have Leo placements, or perhaps even you have Leo placements. Leo and Virgo could be very specific for some people. Kind of a confirmation for them. Okay, let's just go ahead and get some cards, clarifiers for our kangaroo. Unsettled times, planning ahead. Yes, the world. The world. One cycle is ending so another can begin. But this completion of this cycle is going to be very satisfactory. So make those plans. And I think for some, and again, very, very specific, this could also be the world. I get a sense of, I think I mentioned before, like a physical relocation of, a changing of residence. So that could be something as well. In the world, I'm getting the sense of like, could be a traveling abroad or living abroad. Could be a really big change. So, if your passport needs updating, or your paperwork, passports, things like that, make sure you get that done. Make sure you get that done. Okay. Bell. Ooh, I saw you. Ooh, the moon. Okay. This announcement, you may think it may be one thing, it could be another. Because the moon is about illusions and things you don't see. And we have Tanuki here, which are kind of shapeshifters. And so the rooster is a creature that crows. It makes an announcement, if you will, of the morning, typically. Some roosters just crow whenever. This announcement, so I would just be careful if this announcement comes through this younger person that we were talking about here. Because they could be saying one thing, but it could be something else. Let's actually, could we get another clarifier for our announcement with the moon? A page of cups. More moons back here, too. And another page. So I get the sense that it's an announcement not made with malicious intent, but perhaps more ignorance, again, lacking this experience. But ultimately, it is a thread you should follow. We have this red thread. I think of the red thread of fate. So it's not, it's not a complete illusion. There is something there. So follow that red thread. That's so interesting. I want to pull a rune on that one. I'm just suddenly very focused on this pile, but that's how it do sometimes. Ooh, okay. A gift. With Gebo. It's a rune of gift and also partnerships. Follow that thread. That could lead you to this fair person who could be a gift for the whole situation, especially if they have this experience to back stuff up. So don't completely dismiss it, this big announcement coming in. If it is something that it's like, it's coming from this person, I don't know. They make a lot of claims, they do a lot of, boasting, this rooster talk, but let's look below the surface. What else is there? What else? There's a thread of truth. Follow that thread. I like that this thread kind of weaves around with this bunny and then kind of slopes up here, and we have a lot of red in the mane and this person's hair. Okay. All right, so how... I got the sense this announcement is kind of how it's manifesting. Sorry, I do this to the cards when I'm thinking it's one of my stems. All right, so actions. Let's look at what are the actions pile 3 can take to help this this manifestation, this abundance, this big shift in their lives, this career. Like, I'm just excited for you. This is amazing. What can they do? Okay, that's a lot. That's a lot. I'm not... All right, it's just 3. But that's it. Behave. My cards like to sass me. It happens a lot. Oh, wow. Okay, you got a bunch. Dang, you got a bunch. All right, what can you do to help this manifestation come in? This abundance. 3 of Swords, Temperance, Knight of Coins are our first 3 that fell out together. Don't self-sabotage. Don't do it. Find this inner balance that I know you have. Find that inner calm. And if it's through meditation or, you know, I'm trying to, like, again, this is very, you'll know what grounds you. You know, you know what works best for you. And I love that it's right beneath this very fiery, kind of a, you know, a goddess of chaos and creation as well. You know, find that zen, that balance. The Knight of Coins is slow and steady. So, and again, in juxtaposition to this, in opposition to the Page of Wands, we have the Knight of Coins, which is a more mature energy. Not quite at the level of a Queen or King, but it's a more mature energy. They have a little more experience. They're more grounded because we're talking about coins. The ox here, again, a symbol of strength, slow and steady. Like, you know where you're going. This person is looking forward. They know where they're going. Yeah, keep that slow, steady energy. Keep your peace. Don't self-sabotage. Don't talk yourself out of stuff. Especially with the World card right here. And the Kangaroo Unsettled Times. You know, it may feel like a lot. You know, these having to make plans and juggle things, but we were talking about that Virgo energy of, like, find a way to get organized or find help. Maybe this fair person you know is someone who can help you with that organization, with helping keep you on track. Make those lists. You can do it. Don't talk yourself out of it. 2 of Wands. A choice. Ultimately, there's a choice. There are 2 paths to walk. You know, you have 2 paths to walk. Which one holds the key to what your spirit wants, to what your passion is? Because we literally have this giant key here. And this figure with 2 faces looking in either direction. And this is something that this fair person can bring you. You know, they have this experience and they can also help you, you know, look and see your options. Find out where you're going. 10 of Coins. Yes. Right on the announcement as well. So this gift coming in may be a little sus at first. Maybe a little sus, but look below the surface. Follow that thread we were talking about. And you have the 10 of Coins. And again, abundance. We're talking abundance and, you know, home life. You know, this is, you have all of this legacy, you know, these generations playing here. You have this lush bamboo forest in the background. This person is just sitting here enjoying life, enjoying their family, enjoying their surroundings. That kind of abundance. The Star. Wow, the Star and the High Priestess. And, ooh, okay. So just look at this imagery with that star and the moon in these 2 figures. And I got the sense that the kind of message coming through is have hope. Like, don't lose hope. The best is yet to come. Because the High Priestess can talk about the things we don't see yet, because we're not meant to see it yet. It is yet to be revealed because we have to go through that journey. And we had the moon up here as well. We have the moon over that high priestess. So don't talk yourself out of something because it's a little sus, or because it comes from a source that's you're not sure about. Look beneath the surface. Follow that thread. Don't lose hope. The best is yet to come. I'm just getting the sense that, like, the best is yet to come for you. That is awesome. And King of Coins. Yeah, King of Coins. Here we go. That solid financial stability. And with this tree as well. Again, the 10 of Coins, King of Coins. Because I'm getting the sense of, like, yes, there is financial security. And I'm not like opulent, living or anything like that, but comfortable. This person is comfortable in their surroundings. So a stable physical environment, a comfortable physical environment that you have cultivated for yourself because you walked this path, because of your discipline, what you've put down already. And April to August and a season, that's some big changes to come through. That's some really big changes. I'll put that there. So pile 3. This is your read. I feel this is your read. Whew. You have a lot going on, but you can handle it. I know you can. You're going to be amazing. I'm super curious if anybody wants to let me know in the comments. I'm being a little nosy, but I'm just very curious. Ooh, I will give a bell to your pile. Yeah, let's do a little bell emoji for your pile. I like that. All right, pile 3, thank you so much for letting me read for you. I really do appreciate it. Please like and subscribe, share the channel. We're still very small, but this is what we love to do. This is one of our passions. So I really, really appreciate people hanging out and taking the time to listen. So we will have links in the description for any of the tools, the cards that we used here, as well as the notepad. And, excuse me. I will have a link to my shop as well. I'm an artist, so I have keychains and stickers and art prints and stuff in the shop as well. So you can check all of those out. Thank you so much. I'm sending you so much love. Take care of yourself. Make those plans. Find your inner peace. Don't give up. Don't give up. You've got this. So sending you all the love. Bye.